and I just withdraw. I just have to go. I'm not doing a client.
Mr.
I'm trying to tell you, I have no support. I'm the only one, and I don't have a way up there.
Then start walking. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
And Judge, to that,
Can I withdraw?
Question at KPS.
Please don't have, I can't do this, man. I have to withdraw from this case.
Javari McGill Holmes, 214-717-623.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mohammed on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Judge Renee Cooper, on behalf of Mr. Holmes, who I have been speaking with all morning, and he's on.
We need him on. Hang on. He was in the jail, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's supposed to be coming from Zoom.
I'm trying to move him.
I was informed that Detective Driscoll's been waiting to be entered into the Zoom hearing.
Yeah,
today.
Detective Driscoll, I saw appear here momentarily.
They were brought in and put into a breakout room with Mr. Cooper. I'm just trying to move him back out. It's not moving.
Technology.
I'm telling you, I'm getting so sick of Zoom.
Yeah, it's getting tiring.
It is.
Can you hear us, Judge?
Yes.
Javari Holmes.
All right. Detective?
Detective Sergeant Mark Driscoll, Trent Police.
So we're supposed to be doing the exam today, right?
Correct, Judge. So on Friday, I had an opportunity to speak with the detective, the defense attorney, the victim, and I even went to my supervisors because the defendant in this case is a habitual fourth, but the officers, some of them they live in Ohio. So we got a plea done on this case.
A plea?
Yes, to a misdemeanor.
Okay.
No.
And I really, please let me finish speaking before you interrupt.
Hang on. Just let him finish, Mr. Cooper. Go ahead.
And so I extended it to defense. And my understanding is that the defense attorney was trying to get a hold of his client and wasn't able to. And so I was under the impression that this case was going to be pled out due to, extremely generous offer in this case based on the circumstances.
So you called your witnesses off?
So there was no witness. So I didn't subpoena them because I anticipated that
So you made an assumption, Mr. Muhammad.
Correct.
That you shouldn't have made.
Correct. But you're right. And if anyone's fault, it's mine, and I'll take the full responsibility for my witnesses not being here. But I was also under the impression that it's going to likely be pled out just based off of my discussions. And so then I reached out to defense counsel yesterday, and he was attempting to get in touch with his client, and he was under the impression that he was in the Wayne County jail. But then I learned from the detective in this case that he was actually in, I think it was Macomb or Monroe, one of those, or Washtenaw, my apologies. And I relayed that to defense counsel, and then he attempted to make contact. He wasn't able to speak to him until today. And it's my understanding that the defendant is not accepting the plea offer. So respectfully, I'm requesting a 1-week adjournment. If it's not granted and the court decides to dismiss this case, it will be reissued and this process will start right back over. And, this plea offer was extremely generous.
But they don't have to take a plea offer whether you think it's generous or not.
I understand that.
But mistake. You're a young lawyer. You shouldn't do that. Don't do that again. Mr. Cooper, what do you have to say?
I'd like the matter dismissed, Judge. I don't want to go through the whole sequence of events the way I see them. I just would like the matter dismissed. There's no witnesses there.
Got to be really careful. I'm adjourning 1 week.
I can't be there in a week, Judge. I can't do that week. Wait.
Put your hand down.
Put your hand down. I start a trial on Tuesday the 11th. Judge, right. I would ask that you ask the prosecutor if the witnesses were even subpoenaed.
Judge, really quick. Judge, may I interrupt really quick? Sorry. Mr. Holmes, I know I'm not his counsel, but he just talked to me, asked if he could convene with his attorney. He's reconsidering taking the offer. Obviously, he needs to talk to his attorney prior to that. That's why he had his hand raised.
I see. Mr. Cooper, do you want to talk to him?
Sure, Judge, if he wishes to speak, absolutely.
I'm not going to change my mind on that. If you can't do it next week, I'll set it for the 18th. I get it. He's a young prosecutor. He made a mistake. Don't proceed on assumptions. That's the bottom line. I mean, he didn't tell you you should have had them subpoenaed anyway long before Friday, but that's neither here nor there. I'll let you talk to your client again, and you come back in here and tell me how you wish to proceed. It's a 2-year, right? All we have is a UDAA, or wait, what do we have here?
So it's a 5-year
Right,
unlawful.
5-year felony UDAA, right?
Correct, and it would be reduced to unlawful use of a vehicle, which is a high court
All right,
misdemeanor.
well, he's left, so give him a minute, and let's see what they come up with. Javari McGill Holmes, 24 T717623FY. Mr. Holmes, your name?
Javari Holmes.
Good morning, Mr. Cooper.
I think he's in front of another court now, Judge.
Yeah, this is why we got to do away with Zoom.
About anything. It is in person only. Zoom is a courtesy. We needed it in COVID. We no longer have a COVID problem. In person only. That understood.
No, that's not understood.
Judge, can I just withdraw? I just have to go. I'm not doing this client.
Mr.
I'm trying to tell you, I have no support. I'm the only one, and I don't have a rate up there.
Then start walking. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
And Judge,
Can I withdraw?
Question at KPS.
Please don't I can't do this, man. I have to withdraw from this case. Stop. I need to withdraw. I got messages from everywhere from him and I'm not doing it. There's some ethical issues or something. I just need to withdraw.
I'll see
Who,
you
me?
tomorrow. Okay, Mr. Gray, I'm not having it on Zoom. You pled guilty to carrying a concealed weapon, 5-year penalty.
now if you don't show up.
Tell me when your trial's over.
No, Judge, I'm not representing him. I'm just not going to. I can't represent him. I've gotten too many mixed messages from, no, there's games going on, and I don't want to say negative things about him, but I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it.
Can we do it now?
Judge, gotta go.
Are you withdrawing your objection to the PPO?
It was never me. It was somebody that.
I'll be back when I can't. I'm very sorry, Judge McNally.
That's all right. I thought you were just doing that for our entertainment there. I didn't know what judge you were in front of.
No, it's another Zoom problem. Another Zoom problem.
Don't worry about it. Javari McGill Holmes, 24T717623. Mr. Holmes, your name?
Javari Holmes.
Renee Cooper on behalf of Mr. Holmes.
Detective, your name?
Detective Sergeant Mark Driscoll, Trent Police.
Before I start, has he been printed?
He has, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. So I have a stipulated plea agreement here that tells me that the defendant's going to plead guilty to attempted unlawful use of a motor vehicle pursuant to MCL 750.414, which is a 1-year misdemeanor, and the UDAA, the 5-year, will be dismissed. Is that right, Mr. Cooper?
It is right, Judge.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Holmes?
Yes.
If you plead to that charge on attempted unlawful use of a motor vehicle, that is a 1-year misdemeanor. I'll then dismiss the felony. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you take away and use a 2017 Ford Expedition that belonged to somebody else?
Yes.
You did not have permission to use that, and you did not own that motor vehicle. Is that true?
Yes, correct.
Right now, are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty? or promise anything to induce you to plead guilty other than a dismissal of this felony charge?
No.
I'll accept your plea. I find it to be an accurate plea made voluntarily and understandingly. I'm going to dismiss the UDAA. I'm going to refer you for a pre-sentence report. We're going to have probation get on. They can do the report this way. Is he still got a case? You still got a case going on in Washington, all right?
He does.
So let's pick a date for sentencing. So we're going to get probation on there to talk to him now. And I'll let you pick a sentence date any Tuesday, Mr. Cooper, except the 25th. I'm not going to be here. I'm at the drug court conference that day.
Okay. Is this a Zoom or an in-person?
I mean, you're appointed. I'll do it by Zoom. But I am ready to get rid of Zoom. I'm telling you, I'm getting tired of it.
It's bad. Okay, you say anything but the 25th?
Correct.
Oh, that's just.
The 18th. I can do we want to do it on a Tuesday, either the 11th, the 18th. What would that be the 4th of March? Yeah, the 4th, the 11th. I could care less. And then I will address bond on this gentleman. Don't make this worse than it is, Mr. Holmes. You make things worse than they are when you do not show up. Do you understand what I'm telling you, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Cooper.
I'm looking at the 11th where I started trial before Judge Van Houten. I'm looking at Tuesday, the 18th, where I'm in trial in front of Judge Ramsey, where I just left. So how about the 18th? Because I seem to be getting my way there. Okay.
Are you sure you want to do the 18th? I can do it another day if you.
The 25th is wide open, and I can't do that.
I could do March the 4th.
Oh, okay. I mean, I have a trial before Judge Cobb on the 3rd, but I can get Judge Cobb to.
Well, then is it more convenient on the 21st then? I mean, the 18th.
The 18th it's Judge Ramsey, and I can work something with her. She'll let me do it.
Let's do it at 9:00 on February the 18th.
Okay.
Mr. Holmes, I will entertain a motion to reduce the bond on this. He's been in custody, it appears, on this case for already 90 days or so. I mean, the bond, he never posted, I don't believe. It was set at $30,000, 10%. Judge Heston set it on October 22. So what would that make it? November, December, January. Yeah, I mean, about 3.5 months. So he's been in custody for close to 110 days or so. Do you want to make a motion?
Well,
call in the prosecutor again, Mr. Muhammad.
I don't know that I do. I don't think he can get out of the Washtenaw County Jail.
Okay, that's all right. I don't know when this court date is, what his bond is there. I didn't know if this had something to do with it. That's fine. I'll continue the bond. And we'll make it on the 18th. Okay? 18th. February the 18th at 9. Anything else, Mr. Cooper?
No, I appreciate it very much, Judge.
Have a good day. Thank you. Good luck, Mr. Holmes. Thanks a lot, Detective, for taking care of that for me. I appreciate it. We're going to have